Hello, 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 people. Semi Original Guy, aka Mr. Cannon, here from Advance Wars by Web, bringing you the round 2 battle of the Egg Cup, which is a tournament that is currently going on Advance Wars by Web, hosted by the content creator Mangs. I'll leave a link in the description where you can check out his channel if you haven't already. Very, very cool stuff there. Lots and lots of good takes for sure. Absolutely. Now, if you don't know what the Egg Cup is, like I said, it's a tournament ran by him. And I would say that I think there's about 780 players currently that are in the tournament. So that's like at least half, or I'd say probably about half. Half of the entire community is playing, so it's a very cool, very cool. It's a great opportunity for anybody that's interested in, you know, trying a tournament for the first time. I don't know if it's still, I don't know if you can still sign up, but there'll be another one for sure. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one. So for this one, this is like a very interesting battle. So it's played on first step at the fog, for one, right? So it's a very common fog match. You see it in Global League like quite often. It gets put in and out of circulation. But this time, it is a T2 match with Olaf allowed, but it's played in constant rain. Raining all the time, folks. It's crazy. So what that does is it'll hinder your movement, and it'll also hinder your vision. So you won't be able to see very far at all. So vision is super important in this match. So I got paired against a player that chose to play as Lash. So the Mega Banana Man. Say that 3 times fast if you can't. It is. That's a fun one to say. So yeah. Don't really know too much about how this is really going to play out. So let's just go ahead and get started. That's about it. Alright, so for a map as unpredictable as this, you have no idea how it's going to go. It can pretty much go any way. So Lash is actually a cool pick for it though, because her terrain tactics and prime tactics will actually negate the movement in the rain, so she'll be able to get full movement for a turn. Whereas Andy, he does get +1 movement from his super co-power and healing, but he will still be hindered by the rain quite a bit. So we're going to press play on this one, and we are just going to have at her. So what do I say at the beginning of every single game? Standard infantry builds. You got to get them out there, guys. Guys and girls, you got to get them. Alright, so there's a few different options that you can do for this map. Lots of people like to, well, obviously go for those cities, right? You can either go for the cities that are to the sides, or you can go north, capture those properties first. There's lots and lots of different options that you can do. You can actually get like an early T-copter and go that route and start funneling units forward that way. So yeah, tons and tons of different stuff you can do for this map for sure. Alright, so my plan though is I'm going to go for the north properties first. And then I am going to send my units as far north as I can, start capping those properties. And hopefully just hold on to those properties from that point. Because if I can do that, I think that'll give me a really good foothold. And plus, if you can plop your infantry on the mountains, that's perfect. Gives you lots of vision for that area. But what you really want to do is in the center. See how many forests are in the center? You gotta get in the center. Vehicles won't be able to move very quick in that area, so if you get your infantry in that center, they are going to be able to hold that center so good. And with the lack of vision, you know, you have to go and scout it just to be able to attack. So, very good foothold. Definitely want to get your stuff there. Definitely. Okay. So, yeah, just capping properties. Good, good, good. So he managed to get a little bit ahead with some of his units too, which is pretty good. And he's actually chosen to open up with a recon, or 2 recons now. and a battlecopter, which is cool. Battlecopters, you know, they're not hindered by the rain. They're able to move. So I think they're a very, very good choice for this map. The double recons, I can get why he's going for that build. Obviously, you want to get the vision, right? If you're going to build double recon on this map, though, I would probably suggest building it off of your 2 side properties on either side there. Because you'll be able to use the roads and sort of swoop in from the sides that way. Sending them the route that he's doing, it's going to take a little bit longer, I think. I don't know, maybe not too much longer. Either way, we got a battlecopter in the fray. So that's pretty cool. So my thought here also is, I know that air is going to be incredibly powerful on this map, right? So I open up with a anti-air unit. Now, most people open up tank, you know, obviously tanks are super good, super important, you got to get them out there. But for this map, because I thought there was going to be an overabundance of aerial combat, I went anti-air right off the bat. Cool. Yeah, we can see he's just like casually moving his units in. Ooh, that's a risky move. Okay, so yeah, right there he moved his battlecopter like really, really far forward and plopped it right there, which super risky. You don't necessarily want to overextend your, especially like your first units that you build like too much like that. Risky for sure, but I can't attack it because obviously the rain is a hindrance, right? So my vehicles just don't have enough movement. So I am keeping my anti-air unit out of range of the battlecopter so that, you know, it won't be able to see me, so that's cool. Battlecopters only have 2 vision in this game mode. Alright, so day 9. Boosts his battlecopter up, so that's super cool. Takes a shot on my infantry. Takes out the capping infantry. So now I only have 1 of the properties instead of both of them. So, I mean, that's a problem. That is a problem for sure. And he's got quite a bit of forces up front there. So, spooky. Spooky, right? And, strangely enough, he's bought a medium tank. This early in the game, medium tank. I don't know. Probably wouldn't went with the medium tank. Probably not. I think it's more important to get like more battlecopters out there and like just more tanks. And he ended up base skipping too, which is not super good. So I did manage to open up a spot in the middle there, and it left it so that I could weasel my battlecopter on in there to take a shot at his battlecopter. So now he is down his air support while I still have my air support. Now obviously I don't know, but sorry, I'm just like super confused. How did he take a shot on my recon? He didn't see it. What? Oh, okay. The movement just didn't happen. Sorry, I had like a mind warp there. I didn't know what was going on. I thought I was in the Twilight Zone or something. Okay, well that makes more sense. I'll get my mouse out of there. Okay, so I don't remember what I was talking about. So something about air units. Yeah, so I have a battlecopter and now his battlecopter is injured. That's it. So gives me some air superiority, so that's good. And you can see I'm just like pumping out a battlecopter every single turn. I really want to dominate the air, because unless he's gonna go like full anti-air units or something, then he's not gonna be able to win against that many battlecopters, and they're just so fast they'll be able to first strike everything as long as they can see it. So I'm hoping that that'll be good enough. Ooh, yeah, no, big hits, big hits. Ouch, ouch. Lots of infantry being shot down. So he built a transport copter, and he moved his transport copter in position to actually funnel one of his infantry, so that's good. He's a little bit behind on the unit count though right now, which is not too good for him. Now, I see the battlecopter up there, but I know that I gotta take out that tank. It's getting way too close, right? So, just taking it out. Hoping for the best. Plop over on the mountain to get a little bit of vision over there. I see that there's another unit capping. You know, I can't do anything about that just yet. So, you know, I'm just gonna hold out and see what happens. Now, I have no idea that that medium tank is right there. But it is getting super close. But I built an artillery a couple turns back, which is now in the front line, which is super good. If I can get that artillery in one of those forts in the center, that will be a extremely good position for that artillery. If anything does happen to come forward, like a medium tank one-shotting my anti-air unit. Yep. Crazy stuff. He brings his battlecopter back to sit on his HQ, which I'm not really sure what that is all about. Well, it is what it is, right? So yeah, even if you have like an injured battlecopter, you want to keep it like close to the front lines. It could still be an effective blocker, and it could also follow up like infantry attacks or attack an infantry first, which leaves, you know, the infantry open to be attacked by another one of your infantry and lower the amount of battle damage that you'll take, or like counter-attack damage, you know what I mean? So that kind of stuff is good for injured battlecopters for sure. So yeah, I just pumped out like 6. So I got like 6 battlecopters now. I got lots of infantry in the front line. I'm really trying to pump the numbers up in this, right? So I'm sitting at like 36 units right now. I managed to destroy quite a bit. So that's good for me. Let's see what happens now. So goes up and takes a shot at one of my infantry with his recon. And you can see that he's kind of like spread out right now. So not necessarily super good positioning, although the vision is quite low in this map, so you won't really notice it too much. Now I still got lots of units that are injured, but they're still alive, so that's like super good. Alright, so my artillery ended up taking a shot, and then I followed it up with 2 battlecopter attacks there. So the medium tank is pretty much done. I could potentially finish it off with an infantry even, but I do some battle damage, pop hyper upgrade, get another first shot at the battlecopter up in the north. Oh, I do follow it up with an infantry. Done. Ooh, lucky. Okay, so yeah, hyper upgrade was very good this turn. Did lots and lots of damage, got lots of valuable healing. That's one thing about Andy with hyper upgrade, right? Is especially when it comes to like air battles, you can go up with your battlecopters and do a bunch of like, you know, really bad shots, right? Charge hyper upgrade, use the hyper upgrade afterwards, and then bomb. Battlecopters are fully healed, and all your opponents are injured, so could be a strategy. But this is the turn that he ended up resigning. So yeah, no, it was an interesting fight for sure. There is lots of potential sneakiness that can go on in this map for sure. So definitely a cool one. If you're gonna be doing this one though, consider, if you haven't done it already, consider heavy air units. Consider Andy, it's very good. Lash is an excellent pick for this map as well. Just this time it didn't work out too well, unfortunately. Now if you get Lash, one of the options you could do is don't use prime tactics. I know, sounds crazy, right? But if you actually just use your terrain tactics and negate that movement, then you just weasel your way on in there and do lots of shots. So, it'd be fantastic, right? Okay, well, out of the way. So, this has been the Egg Cup round 2 on First Step into Fun. So, what a wonderful one it was. Alright, so stick around for round 3, which is coming up pretty soon, folks. So, you know, stick around and cheer me on. So, this has been Simbi Original Guy, aka Mr. Cannon from Advanced Wars by Web. If you are able to, which I know you are, because you all own one of these, probably, or a touchpad, or something, right? Click on the subscribe. Yeah, helps me out, helps you out, because it gives you valuable stuff that you can watch later on. And, you know, sometimes, like, maybe it'll make you laugh, but if it doesn't, well, hopefully at least make you exhale through your nose or something, right? So that'll be okay. Anyways, Simbi Original Guy, aka Mr. Cannon. Have a great day, and take care of yourself.